on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Vols ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Quick give. It's Bishop. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
From the gun, it's Bishop. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. Runs through the tackle. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Gordon. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he scores! Touchdown, Vols! Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hits inside. It's Cobb. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. DB's right up on the receivers. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Out wide left, it's Staley. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Defense showing blitz here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the timing just a hair off.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeps it moving, it's Cobb. All over him immediately.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Brown will throw it. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. And you could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. and no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Kane. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Tight end getting vertical. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Left side, it's Nimrod. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Out wide right, it's Staley. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Running inside, it's Bishop. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still looking. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. He is in! Touchdown, Volunteers!
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here's a give to Washington. There he goes. He's got the 1st down. Inside the 50. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
Well, if you're going to have success running a toss play like that to the left, you've got to be able to seal the defense on the end of the line of scrimmage, blocking. They did just that, and there was so much space for that ball carrier to go.
On 1st down, it's Bryson Washington again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there and being physical and getting that guy on the ground.
Brown wants to pass. Back's got it on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Tigers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Deep in the end zone, it's Phill. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Bishop. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Out wide left, it's Matthews. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Vols want to move quickly.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Unleashes it. Right side, it's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Back's got it on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Now on the move. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Motion from the wideout. Brown will throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The run inside. It's Cobb. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. To give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen.
He's running free down the middle. He's at the touchdown ball. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Auburn lines up quickly.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Brown wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping through the defense. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Left side is Staley. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Sends it back in motion. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Wide right, it's Nimrod. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Turns out it's Staley. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Fires to the wideout. Almost picked off.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Second down to the air. Snags it. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The give on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, but especially once you start to get this deep in territory. But you're also, field goals aren't 100% at this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Let's try to keep this drive alive and try to go get...
Turning on the Jets. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Finds his target. He's loose. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Goes high to pull it in. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one.
Booster, booster!
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Holds on, it's Matthews. Turning it on! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. They'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They want to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes a handoff. It's Cobb. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy
looking long. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to peep over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune. They know where the football's going. Nice job playing better coverage on a guy that, quite honestly, has dominated this football game.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Matthews. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Staley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Vols are in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Right side, it's Matthews. Inside the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. On the move. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
He's looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he makes the grab for the deuce. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
2nd down, gonna throw it. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
A really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to punch it in. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting a big stop.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. And the Vols backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Break. Here we go. Flag. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They're going to throw it again from their own end zone. He wants a big play here late. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Inside 2 minutes to play, defense still has a couple of timeouts, but one first down will probably salt this game away. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback changing the play. Quick give, it's Cobb. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Cobb. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.